Next was the approval for a major neighborhood subdivision. It is a builder out of Indianapolis, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this throughout the evening and in the coming weeks and months and years probably. So many of our developers here, whether they're developers who just sell and develop and sell land or whether they're actual builders, have been local players for a while, not exclusively by any means, but a large part. But a builder down in the Indianapolis area wants to build a new neighborhood called Arbor Homes. Arbor Homes is the name of the company. And they want to build down on the southwest side. And I think this will work. Let's see. Let's do it this way. So this is where they want to build. This is 231, 500 South. And right here in this area is where they want to build. And it voted, the APC inconclusively voted it the first time that it was presented a month ago, but you have to have a majority of 9, and I believe there were 7 no's at the first, so it was 7-6. I believe there are 13 members on the board, so 7-6, so you have to be 9-4 in order to pass or fail. So it was brought up again, and this time it did pass, but with some changes, and those changes include things like, here's the focus of what the changes are and what this neighborhood is going to look like. The existing neighborhood is just north of 500 South, and they're going to have what was originally zoned as R1 here at the front, which is regular, what you might think of as regular size home sites. And then back in the bulk of the neighborhood was going to be R1B, which think smaller homes. Row homes are not quite the right word for it because these are not attached. These are detached homes, but the proposed lot dimensions maybe tell us a little bit about it. This front area, lot sizes of 75 feet, whereas in the back area, the minimum lot size is 50 feet. Smaller lots, 6,500 square foot lots back here, as opposed to 10,000 square foot lots up front. And there were lots of people who spoke out against this one as well, and it had a lot to do with traffic, that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, APC passed this one. I believe if it was not unanimous, it was very close to. They passed it, and it's going to happen. There's more development to come. They have to go before the highway department and deal with some transportation issues and things like that. But I would say, based on the feedback, that the neighbors were kind of opposed to this. If you've been watching at all, you realize that you're watching a realtor. So, of course, I want more homes to sell, but it's not because I want to make more money, which I do want to make more money. I make no bones about that. I'm in this to make money, to put food on the table for my kids, and to make a better life for ourselves and for our family. That is absolutely true. But the fact of the matter is that, I want to help our community. I want to help, and by help our community, the people that are the community. The community is this nebulous word that floats around out there, and a community is people. And people need places to live. And I think there's a great deal of the population here in the Lafayette area who doesn't understand how many homes we're short in the area. There's been so much development over the last several decades now, stretching back 50 and 60 years. Caterpillar and Staley and Subaru, in some ways they seem like they're brand new, but they've also been here for decades at the same time. And meanwhile, Nanshan and GE and Rolls-Royce and now possibly SK Hynix, people are moving to the area. People are having babies all the time. People need places to live, and there are not enough homes for everybody. So we desperately need more homes to be built. So I'm going to go with it. This is net positive. Definitely an inevitability. The core of Lafayette is built out as far as new developments are concerned. There are some empty lots here and there where you can do infill, but you're talking about 1s and 2s sort of thing, not hundreds. So this is coming. I don't have the timeline in front of me, but I know it's sooner rather than later. I think they're probably going to break ground next year, if I remember correctly. I'll check on that, and we'll definitely be talking a lot more about this as they bring this project forward. But that was the second controversial, and by controversial, I mean engendered a whole lot of talk at Area Plan Lab. If you're interested in home here in the Greater Lafayette area, one of these new developments or an existing home, go to the LafayetteReal.com/YouTube and fill out the form and let me know how I can help you find home here in the Greater Lafayette area.